think about that. Like, we've
That's
always
funny.
had that mentality
Brother.
of protecting ourselves, especially in the South.
No question.
You know, so when it comes to the NAACP, SNCC, all of these places, this is as much as we've heard this tale of nonviolent and even Martin Luther King, like, people didn't know Martin Luther King was strapped up, guns all through his house too. And they asked why he did. He said for self-defense.
Self-defense.
They said when his house was first bombed, he went and tried to get a concealed permit to carry his gun, and they denied him.
That's right.
But he went. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be strapped."
He had a wife, and Yolanda, the baby, was in the house in Montgomery. Y'all just blew up my house. I'm gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah,
when you come back.
Y'all trying to kill me. I need to protect
I need
myself.
to protect my. Well, Gil Scott Heron said in his song "Gun," when other folks give up theirs, I'll give up mine.
Bottom line.
It's the bottom line.
When
Everybody
y'all give up your guns, I give up my guns.
No question. But so as you said, this is the genius, though, Nick, and this is how this study that we've been involved in, and all this reading you've been doing, all the conversation that I've been having with you and you've been having with me as we read through these books and had this conversation, it reveals that the story we've been told is not the truth.
Right. There it is.
So you say Stokely and all them cats were strapped. And that sister is in Lowndes County. SNCC goes to register people to vote. They see these Africans who are armed for whom nonviolence is not an option. I'm not going to wait on you to kill me like Robert Williams told the dude. He said, man, the white boy was like, the sheriff was like, look, man, I'm not going to let you kill a white man. Robert Williams was like, what makes him think that I'm going to let him live long enough to kill me?
Yeah, I got the strap on you.
Right? So the boy started crying. That is hilarious. Niggas got guns. Yeah, and you crying.
Yeah.
But you ain't shooting me. That's what you're not doing.
Right.
When they got to Alabama, they had spent all these years in Mississippi. They come to Alabama. You got college students from Clark Atlanta.
Right.
In fact, the mascot at Clark Atlanta is a panther.
Yeah.
The trace of that panther ends up on the West Coast.
Yeah,
as the Black
Panthers.
That's
Yeah.
like, the original Black Panther Party comes out of Lowndes County, Alabama. It's
Wow.
SNCC and them working with those voters.
And being strapped up.
No question. And when
Yeah.
you look at Bobby and Huey out there in the Bay Area, Huey Newton's pop had to leave Louisiana in part because of the gun culture.
Yeah.
In Negroes with Guns, they talk about the Deacons for Defense.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Some
The
serious
Deacons for
dudes,
Defense
man.
is cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Y'all ain't gonna kill us.
And that's the thing, like, even touching on that for a second, I make this statement. I was saying white people were the first ones to do drive-by shootings.
Oh, no question, brother.
And they called them night riders.
Night riders.
So what they would do, whatever went on during the day, you could protest and do all of this stuff. They were like, all right, we're going to wait till the night.
Yep.
And they would drive by and just light up a house.
Straight up.
And
Come on, brother.
And then to go from that, and then we get to our gang culture or even the mafia culture where we think, oh, that's where the drive-bys were created. It's like, no, the night riders.
Night riders.
And then I'm not talking about Kit and David Hasselhoff.
Nah, David Hasselhoff.
We talking about
Night Rider. No.
They would. That's what they called themselves, and it was a form of the Klan.
Yeah,
but they would,
intimidation.
and they would just shoot up your entire house.
That's it. In fact, we know it wasn't limited to the South.
Right.
It was before cars.
Right.
Because, of course, Malcolm writes about that in Autobiography of Malcolm X.
Right.
They rolled on their farmhouse.
Yeah.
On horses.
On horses.
You know what I'm saying? But his pop met them on the porch.
It was ready
with
for
the
him.
strap. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Right? So you ain't going to kill everybody in here. Robert Williams, again, when you ask, when you pay for the funeral of a 9-year-old boy,
yeah, man,
and you see a 13-year-old shooting, and then we read Negroes with Guns.
Right.
You see these two little black boys. And the white girl decides she want to kiss one of them.
Right.
And then they want to put the black boys in reform school.
Right.
So
like
adults.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Robert Wilson is like, nah, it's really not going to go down. The kissing case, so to speak, you know. And he embarrassed the entire United States.
That they can't have that.
They can't have that. But then you bring